Good morning, everyone. We have a light room today, which, yeah, did anyone get an email? Pretty sure it's because of the holiday, but no email, no telegram. Great. All right. Are you messaging them? Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's take a look at it. Thanks, Murray. The telegram. Good.
Well, fancy seeing you here. Let me and I will share my screen. Hello everybody. I hope everybody is well. Oh, did she say she was going to send some emails too? Well, I'm assuming she will. If you guys get emails, please let me know. All right? Hope everybody is doing well on this fine holiday. All right, we got Tony, we got Miles, got text, telegram, and email. All right, good. Jill, Robert, Tara, David, Murray, Kevin, you as well. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a little bit late of a start because the emails just hit. Yeah, he's literally sleeping on the job. I mean, look at this guy. Show you this. I come in, take a picture of Bonnie. He was just laying there. He looked so cute. He's got his winter coat, all furry, minding his own business. And I see a little head here, right? Now remember, I have four cats and I have four dogs, so I don't know who the hell it is. And then look at this. Look at this. And according to my wife, he's been there all morning. This is what I come down. This is what I come down to. This is literally what I'm coming down to after I finish the pre-morning market watch. I mean, you can't make this up if you tried. Right? I mean, my God. All right. All right, we're getting the room in here. All right, let me say hello to everybody. We got Kevin, Ricardo, Michael, John, Phil, Blair, Tara, Murray, Maggie, how are you? We got Chris, we got Kevin, we got Ann, we got Shannon, we got RP Van D Voord. How are you? Ben, hello there. Rochelle, they are funny. He misses me, yeah. Phil, Ann, RP, yeah, he's very cute. Leslie, John, Jay, Cyrus loves Clyde. Where are you, Cyrus? Are you over here? Jim, Rich, Teresa, Nestor, Robert. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody here. Master Clyde and Bonnie, yeah. Tony, is that Tony the Tiger? Yes, Tony the Tiger says hello. Hello there. Marty says hi. Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Can't believe we're still here. So close to the holidays, right? Do you guys know, is Lance other guys working today? Or is it just, am I like the only guy that's working today? I'm assuming everybody's working today still. You as well, Jim. Hey, Simon. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Yeah, you should be able to see my screen. Cam is killing it. Yay. I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah, Cam is always working. They're working. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I have no idea. I didn't know because I didn't see Graham in the office. So I had no idea if he's working or not. All righty then. Let's start off with the basics. Now I'm gonna have some 90/10s for you guys today. Yeah, there we go. That's all there. Let me first start off with, let me move my TC 2000 here. The market's really wacky today because this morning, I'll go over this in a second, but visually, but this morning the tech decided to sell off and then it started getting a little stronger and firming up. And then as the tech started getting stronger, the Dow started kind of cooling off. So it's real. I mean, you could really see there's very little stability in terms of, here we go. All right, there we go, TC 2000. Hey, Tim, how are you? Marvin, how are you? Ivan, hello there. We still have a lot of people coming in because of the late emails today. Let's watch those emails next couple of days, okay, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
You know, been getting wonky here. So let's just look at the SPY. This morning, I told you that I wasn't liking what I was seeing out of Nasdaq, but at the same time, I didn't think we were going to see a lot of action. I did say that I believed that the Nasdaq was going to hit the VWAP, and it did. It passed the VWAP. Next level is right here. It's the 100-day moving average. Actually, this is a support level. Sorry, forget about what I just said. The support level. Then you have the 50-day. Then you have the 100. This thing looked white like this, so I just assumed it was the 100-day. But I can't draw that. Anyway, that's the 100-day. That's the 50. That's the trend line. So far, we just broke the low on the Nasdaq, and a lot of this is being driven by the stocks that came out with earnings like Snow, Day, Workday, Dell. And you will also notice, and this is on my watch list in the pit, but I'll give it to you here as well because I'm a nice guy. I have option expiring Friday. Should I get out today because time decay since we are not? I already. Let me ask you, Tony. Tony, what does anybody else here have to do with Amazon and CLH right now? Personal problems are not to be discussed here. This is a group. Send me an email. Send me an email. Nobody cares about you right here. Nobody cares about Amazon and CLH, but everybody cares about what I'm talking about. Thank you. So, you too, Raj. You too, Susan. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Frankie. So, 50-day moving average. NVIDIA is breaking the 50-day moving average. Target right here. But more importantly, NVIDIA is a MAGS stock. See that right now, MAGS are not really doing great. Although I wouldn't take today as gospel because it's pre-holiday, we have low volatility, we have low volume, and we are in a predominantly very bullish time of year. So you don't want to read too deep into the market. And Volume is 11 million contracts. 11 million contracts. It's very, very low right now. Shares. Excuse me. I'm still thinking future. 11 million shares. And we're way, way, way above the 8-day EMA. And this can just be a chop fest on Friday as well. So I don't want to make too much of it because it's not a holiday season, a lot of people traveling, and the earnings were really bad. So there's actually a fundamental reason for NASDAQ. And we talked about it in the pre-morning must watch. I said, matter of fact, I want to show you guys something. In case you're in the pit at 9:54 a.m. My suggestion is to keep your eye very closely on tech today because it's the only wild card. Then look at what I wrote. The only wild card is QQQ. We have to watch QQQ. Tech, 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 tech. That's the wild card. What's driving the market today? If you look at the SPY, SPY is down 0.48. Dow down flat. IWM positive. So what's driving the market now? And I'm going to tell you guys something. Do you see the level of analysis that I just did? Do you see the level of analysis that I just did? We haven't really talked about any stocks yet, right? If you can't do, and we haven't really gotten deep. We've literally just, I don't know, I've spent 4 minutes on this, 5 minutes. But you can't identify, it says a lot, right, Angie? If you can't identify, if you can't sit there and think to yourself, okay, what's driving the market? What's lagging the market? What is happening in the market today? If you can't get to that level, please don't go buying or selling stocks. Just answer yourself those questions. What is driving the market today? Is it a random day? Is it a trending day? And I'm going to tell you something interesting. The more you do it, the better you'll get. And the more you do it, the more your mind will work this way. And I know that some of you, because you're coming here every day and you're watching this movie over and over and over again, you're starting to think a little bit like me. Tell me, is it true or am I fantasizing? Because I'm starting to get emails with folks telling me, hey, this is that, add the stock. People are telling me to add stocks to my watch list, which I absolutely love. Sandeep says true. Clay says it's true. Brian says it's true. 1, 2, 3. David says it's true. Gary says it's true. Good. Nestor says it's true. Because I don't really go off the reservation, you know. Bono says it's true. Mike Clay says it's true. Estelle says it's true. Wild Ranger says it's true. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, your knowledge, and it's not. I'm not talking about like Vivek says true, Sylvia says very true, 80 says true. And so, if anybody here who's new, you could. I'm not paying these people to say this, right? But it's not just that you're learning, Phil. It's learning to understand the relevant pieces of the pie. That's the key. That's the key. Thinking, getting you to start thinking, the noodle to start moving. Oh, wait. Oh, what sector's leading? What sector's lagging? There's not 100 of them. There's only 10, right? Is it a run day? Is it just like a pilot would say, think about this. Think about this. Before we get into the airplane, before I get anywhere near the airplane, am I going to be able to take off? Is there wind? I mean, is there rain? What's the the wind? What am I going to be able to land? I know nothing about flying planes except getting on and getting off. Okay. My experience with flying planes ends there. But even I would ask that question if I was a pilot. While I'm waiting there, like an hour before the plane leaves, I'm like, what's the weather? So, and again, those things. Yeah. Thank you, Angie. I mean, we haven't even got there, right? I mean, we're still talking about the weather, but yes, exactly. What Angie just said, she's got a perfect point right there. Did you guys make sure the tires are good? Is there enough engine? I mean, did you add the oil to the engine? Carlos says need a flight plan and set contingencies even before. Well, there you have it. I assumed that was the case. I mean, they're not just going to go risking people. And Carlos, I know about as much about flying planes as Bonnie and Clyde do. Okay, but again, I'm assuming, yeah, insurance, right? Oh God. So you and I'm going to tell you something else. Don't play the I'm just getting started. This stuff is too complicated for me. No, it's not. No, it's not. I could teach this to a child. Hey, Peter, how are you? Seriously, what are the sectors that are leading? What are the sectors that are lagging? Are there any major earnings and getting involved in the mix? How's volatility? How's the temperature? That's all we're doing. Folks, if you don't do that, and if you go right into reading this description, you're not going to see the color of this water. It's like getting water that's brown and saying, "Oh, let me see if I can drink it. Let me see what the ingredients say." Just look at the damn water. So this morning when we were talking in the pre-morning must watch, um, I don't have that list here because, as you know, I left it at home. I have a home office which I work from, and then I drive here to work and try to make it on time every day. So you saw the sheet, right? And you saw on the bottom, and I said to you guys, Workday, what was the stocks? Somebody help me. What was the stocks? It was Dell, HPQ, Workday. What was the other ones? Autodesk, something else. I'm missing one, I think. But and they were like negative, 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 negative. CrowdStrike. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Negative, 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 negative. I said when the Nasdaq is going to be. I said it to you, and I wrote it at 9:53. You got to know things like that. Do you want to buy Nasdaq stock on a day like that? No. Well, you know what? You could have just saved a lot of money instead of doing a bunch of research. Just that fact alone could have saved you a lot of money. So again, the problem is a lot of folks don't don't look at the big picture. Now, interestingly, you mentioned CLH, Rochelle. This was a stock. So we recently had two losers in the pit. Yes, we had two losers in the pit. One loser was CLH. We shorted the stock. I don't even remember. I think where did we short this? Somewhere around here, right? Like somewhere here. And it went against us. My stop loss was 15-day EMA, right? Now, I was wrong. Totally wrong because we lost money, right? Now look at the trend right after it hit the 50. Zooms back down. Similarly, Amazon. Uh, we got in right here. I think right here. We actually got in right here, I think. Didn't do so well. Busted us out. Broke through, closed several days below the 15-day. Look, if you pick a structurally right stock, you're not always going to, you're not always going to have perfect trends. And I'm not suggesting that we did the wrong thing by not holding it. We did what we were supposed to do. We followed the rules. But the point is, notice both of these stocks that we were just stopped out in the pit, and those were the first two stops out in a while. They're both reverting back in the direction of the main trend. And I would gladly enter them again. CLH broke 27, or Amazon starts really filling in this gap above this high. There you go, Kevin. So again, there's a method to my madness, and it's extremely effective if you do it the right way. The problem is it's a chain, and if you mess up with one link, you're going to screw everything up. So, where are we right now in regards? And Matt, can you post a link for the class that I have with Kane? This is going to be it, folks. This is the last time. Kane and I are going to be done, and then the price goes up. Thank God. The guy sells his stuff for too cheap. Me too. Me too for what, Rochelle? What do you me too? Part of the Me Too movement? What are you Me Tooing about? Oh, Kev. Oh, got it. Got it. You too, Adam. You too. I appreciate it. Yeah. Very much so. Very much so. I think so, Glenn. I think so. Um, Let me talk about stocks to the downside, and then I'll talk about stocks to the upside. Overall market right now, we're in a very, very bullish time of year. The only thing that I'm really seeing take sell off is Nasdaq. But Nasdaq's been having a lot of troubles. I mean, look at SMH breaking the 200-day moving average. Do you remember 265? How happy did I? How happy are you that you followed my advice and you did not buy large cap semiconductors before we hit 265? You too, Brett. How happy are you? Think about this. Remember, I didn't say it yesterday. I said it right here. Remember, Glenn? 65. 265. I said nothing good's going to happen until we get to 265. All right. And now we're breaking the 200 day. I wouldn't put too much into anything that's happening today because there's very low liquidity and it's very easy to push the market around. Also, remember this free stock I gave you? Start trailing your stop loss with it. You have a stock. If you have an option, get out. If you have stock, trail it with a 3-day EMA. You remember I gave you this one? Freebie? Anybody remember? Everybody forgot. Matt, remember this one? Davidson NDAQ.
That was our giveaway stock
I
for one of the
know.
stealth webinars.
I know. I know. They made money on it, but they don't share. They don't share. Well, I remember everything. So, first stock, Nvidia. Do you never give the option when you give an alert at Trading Pit? No, unless it's like a bonus. If it's a bonus, I'll do it administrator. I never have, and I never will. I teach people how to find the right option, which I reinforce here every day. Remember what money, made good P&L, remember didn't get it, made 45%, got out 50%, took it. See, Matt, they're stingy with me. They don't want to share. They don't want to share the gains. They don't want to share anything with me. They don't love me anymore. I'm gonna have to turn to Clyde for. All right. Um, I think we bottomed out on the Nasdaq. This tail. Obviously, it's not a confirmation. We have to go above the VWAP, but the SPY so far is not really bleeding or anything like that. This isn't anything crazy. We're still above the previous swing high. I wouldn't make much of this, and I wouldn't be surprised if we turn around because tech is really the only thing. Oh, it was a bonus, Jill. It was a bonus trade. All right. Oh, Wild Ranger. All right. So stop loss on Nvidia, I would go right here. Why don't you do the 15-day EMA? I would go right here, about 142.30. That's okay, Michael. Michael, that's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. Oh, I know, I know. I'm just saying it's a it's a good problem to have. 30 days remaining. We'll do a not that expensive. Go 23 days out, 69 delta, 140 put. I guess we're not the only ones interested in this option today. Second highest open interest. Okay. XP. Right, Cyrus. Yeah, nobody's talking about AI anymore, especially with Amazon making their own chip. I mean, my goodness. I would give this a little room, maybe about $16, $17. 30 days out. Too spready. Forget it. Just do the underlying. It's $15 for crying out loud. AHC. Now, I told you today that I was going to give you two 90-10s. I promised you. I wrote it in the chat channel, and I don't like to break my word. Is that the 50-day? No, it's the 200, Jeffrey. It's the Big Daddy. That's the Big Daddy. And remember, don't buy SMH or most stocks in the SMH until they take out this high or until SMH breaks 265. It's only 5 months, no, 6 months ago that we said it. Now you see why. Okay. So remember what I said to you when the market makes a swing high and starts pulling back a little bit, hiccuping a little bit, it sets up 90-10s, 90-day low, 10-day high, and going down. 90-10 right there. But it ain't good yet. You got to wait for this to break down to about $31 level. So I would start setting stops, stop alerts right here about 31. Now I'll just give you an option for hell of it. 30 days out, 72 delta, 33 put. You could see from a distance, you could see how, look, long-term trend, short-term trend, reverts back to the long-term trend. Long-term trend, short-term trend, reverts back to the long-term trends. Long-term trend, short-term trend, reverts back to the long-term trend. And my suggestion would be to go to YouTube, rewind the tape, and watch what I just did 100 times. And do you see a smile on my face? I'm not joking right now, and I'm not trying to be funny. Did you guys understand what I just did? Yeah, that is so awesome, isn't it? I'm not kidding. My suggestion is to go to YouTube, rewind the tape, and watch what I just did 100 times. Long-term trend, short-term trend, long-term trend. Long-term trend, short-term trend, long-term trend. You guys want to know what the lowest risk entry opportunity is in the world? When the long-term trend and the short-term trend intersect. Because you'll know you're wrong right away. Get out right here. So let's now go back to the 90-day. Peter says, yes, took me a year to understand that. Peter, it takes some people 40 years, and then they tell you they don't understand the market. So now let me show you this trend in reality. Long-term trend, short-term trend reverts back to long-term trend. Who doesn't like a good cup of soup? Long-term trend, short-term trend, day moving average. See why it pays to come here during the holidays? And notice I'm not using any indicators. I'm just using my eyes. Long-term trend, short-term trend, back, long-term trend. Look at this chart. Look at where it found resistance. Look at CELH. And notice I'm teaching you using examples of bad trades. These are my bad trades in the pit. Now that you see this, do you guys understand? We got out here, which is fine. But if we waited till here, we would have been okay. And on Amazon, that's why I'm trying to be as patient as possible before exiting losing trades, because I actually am looking for the long-term trend to revert once again. Is anybody having like a little bit, oh, shoot, aha moment right now? Or is everybody just out? Yeah, that's the 90-10. This is the 90-10, KHC and CPB. Term trend, short-term trend, long-term trend. Good, Cyrus. CPB. Clyde taught you how to do it, didn't he, Cyrus? Don't lie. I know Clyde taught you how to do it. CPB, long-term trend, short-term trend, long-term trend. Thank you, Robert. Yes, Alan just brought up a great, or even further, right, Alan? Or even further, right? You're on the right track, definitely. Hmm. So look, what the 90-10 does is usually when I give you guys, and then now, what did I just do? I'm looking broadly, right? Once I start so I like it, right? Does that mean I'm ready to trade it? Now we get the 8 day, now we get the VWAP, and now we start reading the ingredients. When you're in the supermarket, you first decide you're probably going to buy it, and then you start reading the ingredients. You don't go and read all the ingredients of everything in the supermarket and then decide what you're going to buy. Well, same thing here. You start here, long-term trend, short-term. Oh, it hit the 50. Oh, I wonder if it can break the 200. Oh, I wonder if it can break the 8 day. Oh, I wonder where the VWAPs are. Oh, it's below all the VWAPs and it's below all the averages. Oh, and there's a little volume coming in. Oh, we have a high probability trade. See how it all comes together? Right, exactly, Sharky. First decide what aisle you want to. He taught me also with you. But you guys understand what I'm explaining to you? Now, 90-10s, this is not ready. Oh, no, 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 no. It has to show us the way. But I like what I'm seeing here, and I like KHC. Is it ready yet? No, no. It has to at least break through this. My suggestion would be like right here, when it's almost certain to go back down. That's what professional traders do. They go really wide and they tune in and then they tune in some more. Okay, now let's talk about the long side. All right. T-Mobile. I still like T-Mobile. It needs to wait till we're at the at the 8 day EMA. I'll set an alert right now. And notice I'm setting alerts in real time. And I'm showing you how I'm setting alerts in real time. Right here at the 8 day. You're welcome, Sandra. How about somebody actually gave me this one? Omar, I think, gave me this one, or Henry. I don't remember. Somebody gave me this one today or yesterday. And I like it. I like how this is moving higher gradually. I like how it's defending the 200-day moving average. I like how it's already filled the gap, but it's above all the averages. I like this stock. I really do. And Domino Pizza is one of the fastest growing stocks out there. Yeah, I'll give you the T-Mobile option, but by the time it hits the 8 day, it's going to change. But if I was entering right now, and I'm not, I would probably. So far, it looks like that climax I called right here is a climb right here is the bottom. Also, the LRSI is bottoming out here, which I don't really pay too much attention. I think I'm going to take that off because I tend not to use it. I don't know if he bought a lot of DPZ, but I know he eats a lot of DPZ. Gotcha, Jen. Yes, those are TC 2000. So I would go about 30 days out. I would go 76 delta and I would go 240 call. And my stop would be right here, right below the 15 day. Let's do DPZ. I think this is going to test this area, so I wouldn't be buying it yet. I would wait for it to test and then start coming up. Okay. I would go somewhere below the 200-day, which is pretty safe, which would be about 447. About 30 days to go. Let's do a spread. Buy the 470, we'll sell the 480. Nobody will be any wiser, and we'll pay no more than $6. And it'll be the December 27th expiration. He does, Colleen. I know he does. And I know that he loves pizza. Pizza is one of his favorite foods. Burgers and steaks and pizza. Steaks, burgers, and pizza. He Coca-Cola. You know, he likes. He's not a big not a big diet. You know, he's not very watchful to his diet. So MA, I like the stock a lot right now. It's actually hitting the VWAP right now. That's a nice trade right now. That is a nice trade right now. If you guys want to take it as a day trade, if you want to take it as a day trade, put your stop loss right below today's low. Go about, again, if you're day trading, go about 9 days out, buy the 530 and sell the 535. And make sure you spend no more than $3. And I would go, you know, from right here to about right here. Right there. You got freebies today. You get meat and potatoes. It depends, Tom. But we don't figure that out. Tom, why are you asking me if I trade my P&L? Now, you know better than that. Folks, do I trade my P&L? No. You're asking me if I'm trading. Basically, that's your question. Roger, are you, tell me you're trading the P&L. No, no, no. Okay. There we go. That's it. Caught you red-handed. I know you are. There is no rule of thumb. Come here every day and you'll get a rule of thumb. But the rule of thumb is don't look at your P&L. Look at the chart. The chart will tell you when to get out. Exactly. I already talked about that, Art. Oh, Darren and Daniel jump in. There we go. Good. I like this, said the VWAP right here. And again, if it breaks this area, you could get out. It's a day trade. It has to stay above the VWAP, you know, pretty much above this level right here. We do not need to get Roger upset about crazy stuff. No, you don't. I am in no mood for this disharmony. I am in no mood for this disharmony. I am in holiday mode. I am in happy mode. So I like MA and I also like Goldman Sachs. Would anybody dare to buy Goldman Sachs and MA? No, they're too correlated. Well, one is a credit card, one is a bank stock. I know it's not first degree of separation, it's second degree of separation. Remember we talked about it? There, can you make an argument that Goldman Sachs and MasterCard are related? Absolutely. A lot of what you say I had to learn the hard way. Sorry to hear that, Glenn, but you're here now. I don't look, when I looked at MA, first thing I looked at was this. And then I went here and realized that it's right at the VWAP. If I didn't like this, we never would have gotten here. See that Anka saying is MA good for a swing too? Look, Anka, I'm looking at the daily. What is the daily for? Swing trading, right? Not day trading. The first thing I did was look here, and then I went here. If I didn't like this for a swing, this would never, ever, ever, I would never, ever even look at the intraday. Okay, I think I answered her question. So I like Goldman Sachs, I like MA, and that's that. I like Cheesecake Factory. One day when we have some time, not right now, I'll give you a funny story about going to the Sherman Oaks Galleria Cheesecake Factory. My wife, I told Matt earlier, I don't want to get into it now, but I like Cheesecake Factory. I mean, I like the restaurant. I haven't gone to it in years, but I used to go there all the time when we lived in Sherman Oaks. And I like this pattern. And I think they're finally out of BK. It's about to hit the VWAP. Again, I don't know about this for a swing trade, and it's probably liquid. Yeah, it's not that liquid, but something to keep an eye on. This is a very nice compression. So I would wait for it to get out of this compression and then maybe pull back. Okay. Go out 23 days, go to 73 Delta, go to 4750, all right here, December 20th. TRV, Travelers. What a beautiful chart. 15-day, 253.70. 253.50 actually. God, the 5 minutes is only good for like a handful of things, mostly just timing your entry and your exit, not for anything else. Mostly noise. TRV, right here, 260 call. SPG, a little overdone and waiting to hit the wait for this. I would wait for it to hit the 15 or come around here and then start coming back up. But again, here we are. 23 days to go, 72 delta, 180 call. Okay. That is all I have for you guys. Matt is going to do seasonality. Matt, can you post the link again for the class? This is going to be the last one. If you guys haven't gotten involved yet, this is going to be the last time, and the price is going to go up, and Kane is going to give you some goodies. So Glenn says, took your advice on not worrying about open interest and volume for the selected strike. It works. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome, Glenn. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bono, you're welcome. Cyrus, you're welcome. I hit almost all your entries. Wow, I hit almost all your entries. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Most importantly, long-term trend, short-term trend reverts back to long-term trend. Lowest risk entry opportunities are at the connection between the long-term and the short-term trend. I want you to think about this for a minute. Think about it. Think about it. Bye, guys. We'll see you in about 20 minutes. Thanks. And I hope everybody has a very safe, healthy holiday. No monkey business. I want to see all of you here on Friday, okay? All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Matt, do the seasonality and then push people into the other room, okay?
Yep.
And everybody on YouTube, have a fantastic holiday. We got 68 people watching. Wow, look at this. We got over 320 till a few minutes ago. We got 68. This is going great. All right, Matt, show them how it.
Well, it's been a little bit boring. To be honest with you, seasonality is a little moot right now. Besides the 10-day, because of the holiday week, there's just a lot of odd price action that happens during low volume periods, which tends to happen during weeks like this, where we're out on Wednesday, half day on. We're out on Thursday, half day on Friday. You see consumer staples popping up here on the long side, and healthcare tech was really strong yesterday. It fell off a cliff today. That's on the long system. On the short side, you've got nothing going on there. 10-day hold is right here. Healthcare is really strong. Consumer staples, you've got long side and the 10-day hold look good. Everything else just kind of hanging out. Here's the numbers. Working on it. All right. Here's the long side. Numbers 390. That's actually pretty high. We're at 19 on the short side. And 10-day hold 74 to 70. 208 to 60. Those are nothing special. Break even or take profit on a 2-week hold starting today at the close is 360 out of 550. That's also pretty weak. So not a lot going on here. But we always look. Don't see much going on. I will pass it back. I'll just pass it on to Kane. Here is the link. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you all maybe on Friday. I don't know if we're doing the VIP room or not.